the visitations just stopped completely?
Well, it was on you then. You knew where I was at. If you wanted to see me, Miss Gates knew where I was at, or if you needed anything. And I would try to get in touch with you on your birthdays and Christmases or holidays.
And then the day I was working at Bryland, and the boy was there, and I opened my big mouth, and I didn't know. And she didn't stop me or nothing. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because he was like, how do you know my mom? And I was like, I'm Isaiah's cousin from his biological mother. And he was like, what do that mean? That mean you not her mother then or whatever. And I was like, I'm sorry, Miss Gates. And she was like, it's all right. Y'all need to meet him and everything like that or whatever. And then we exchanged numbers again. And then we was back in your life again.
But after that, it was up to you and Miss Gates to contact me, if you wanted to see me or not. I didn't want to pressure you because you had a new mother now, So I left it up to you to say and contact me when you got ready to and not put any pressure on you.
I didn't want to keep you from knowing your parents. But I didn't want you to know too early to confuse you about it, And I wanted you to be a little older so I can explain to you about your parent. Even if you didn't want to get involved with them, it's good to know where you came from and who your people was.
Did you ever have a feeling of replacement? Did you ever feel like if I met my mother, my biological mother, that I wouldn't see you as my mother anymore?
No.
You never felt that?
No, because I was too good to you. Your cousin had set up a meeting for you to meet your mother and your family. And you asked me, was I going? I said, no, they want to meet you. You said, I'm not going if you don't go. And on the way there, I decided I would go with you in order for you to meet them. And on the way there, you didn't say anything in the car. You were quiet. I said, Isaiah, why are you so quiet? You said, nothing. I said, well, I'm going to drop you off. And I'm coming back home and I'll pick you up later. She said, no, if you're going to drop me off, I'm not going. I'm not staying. So you have to go with me in order for me to go. You said, I don't know those people. I don't know what it said to them. And I don't want to be there without you. That's what you said.
I think it was Thanksgiving because you wouldn't eat that much. You only ate a little bit. And Miss Gates didn't eat that much. And I kept trying to get you to eat food. But everybody was so happy to meet you and got you on the pictures and the Facebooks and stuff. Do you remember?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
How was that moment for you?
It was very happy for me that they finally got to meet you and everything.
I wasn't jealous. It made me feel good. Because I knew her already. Even if I didn't know her at the time, hadn't knew her before then, I think I'd have felt the same way, I didn't think that would change nothing between me and you. Your mother didn't never come to my house to visit. She would meet me down to St. Augustine or at another daycare we was visiting at. She would meet there.
Once a month or something, we would go to the St. Augustine, but then Reba started getting on her stuff and wouldn't show up, so it wasn't Miss Gates to keep bringing you, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. She wasn't doing what the papers told her to do or whatever, and one minute she'd be on the right track, then the next minute she wasn't on the right track, so.
I always taking you to visit your mother when they allowed, why they allowed visitation. I always take you. I didn't miss a time from taking you to visit her. Either any Bernard and Isaiah's mother too. All rights got terminated because she didn't show up on time. She didn't show up to visit, so that's how they got terminated from not seeing their parents.
I was involved with very, very rich people that had a lot of money, and they were in the drug scene. And I got into the drug scene, and that threw off my whole life. It's been a big devastation, and mostly worrying that you turn out all right and that Daniel turn out all right. It's, really kept me going, And I just trust in God and my prayers to know that everything's all right. Well, it was hard, but the times that I did get to come, I really felt a lot better afterwards, knowing that you were doing okay.
And she always treated me nice. And I liked it, your mother, from the first time I met her. So she wanted me to have you, or to take you and raise you, because she said she couldn't get you back. She wanted me to have you. So that's how it ended up.
But Miss Gates had you since you were an infant, and she didn't have any kids with her, and she wanted you so bad. So I turned over custody to her. So legally, she was able to adopt you. It was very tough. I had to pray and pray. And the lady Amy at the church, my godmother, my pay, she said, well, Reba, think about it, This lady's stable, she has a job, a home, a nice place for him, and she's had him since he's a baby. Don't you think he'd be in better care with her? And I felt like you would. And as it's turned out, it has been a good decision. She's taken very good care of you.
How old I was 62 years old when I decided to go into foster care. Living by myself, all the kids was gone out of the house. They was grown. They hadn't moved out. And I had a big house by myself, and I thought I could get somebody, help some other children. I adopted 3 children at the same time. They were my first foster children, and I really loved them, and I didn't want nobody else to have them. Brianna went to school and told some lies on me. Said that I put y'all down in the basement every weekend and didn't feed you. And said I cut her hand with a knife. And then she went to school and said that, so the child protection came out. And they taking y'all out the house. It taken me 2 years to go downtown with the charges she had made, and to get y'all back. But I worked hard and got you back. I had to go to parenting class. I got to go to, I don't know what all I had to go to. I was very sad about it. But I was working hard to get y'all back. That's all.
They want you to know that me and my whole family, if you ever need any of us, that you can contact us at any time. We always be willing to help.
Say I'm very proud of you, and I hope you will succeed in what you want to become or want to do in life. And I hope I live long enough to see you get you a good job. And I want to tell you I love you, and I think you're doing a good job. Good. I really appreciate you.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
I think that's it. That's a wrap.
Was that okay, Mr. Gates?
That was fine with me, Mom.
Okay. You gonna call your aunt?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I had to shed a few tears, but I ain't want to see you. It won't be on the film, will it?
Oh,
I love you.
I love you too. Wait a minute.